Here we are, guys, with the last turn of the Paupergeddon Winter Edition 2024 in Lecco. And here we have the last match. We have Walls Combo by Lucaccini versus Boros Synth by Lapo Bartoli. Sorry for the name. And now we go straight to the match. Yes. Okay, here
There
we are.
Long time no see, Gabriele.
Oh, yes.
It's been a while, actually.
It's been a while,
Yeah.
and now I'm here obviously for Walls Combo.
That's
You know,
like
that's
your
my-
bread and butter,
Yes,
I'd say.
that's my favorite deck. my
Is
pet
that your
deck.
favorite deck of all time?
I don't know if it's of all time, but in
whole Magic, I mean.
I don't know, in all Magic, no. He in fact has always a special place in my heart. But yes, Walls Combo. The chat is ready for it, and we will. Lucaccini has a full foil version of Walls
Ooh,
Combo.
You must be jealous, but
Yeah.
probably not because you have one as well,
Yes,
right?
I have one as well, but he has some very nice piece of art, and so let's see. This matchup, I think it's very polarizing about the first truth returns. If if the Walls Combo player
Can make creatures survive.
Yes,
he can develop the board.
Develop the board,
Uh-huh.
develop the mana. The mana that's gonna produce the walls are gonna overwhelm the answer by Boros Synth. Boros Synth, this list of Boros Synth, now we're gonna check the list. If he has some traditional removal or other removal, and then we can say it.
So this Boros deck actually reminds me of pretty older, like ancient technology. Like, do you remember the KT decks?
Yes.
That was like quite the name for this strategy. But we have some new technology now coming into play with the the glitter thing.
Yes, we see this Boros Synth is a version with glitter, so we can see a very strong start by Lapo.
Really
Yes.
aggressive as well because he has got this flying guy.
Yes, and now we'll see. Elite the Stampede reveals 4 creature, and we'll see Overgrown Battlement, an Avasin Pilgrim,
Wall Shield Sentinel.
Shivol Sentinel,
Shivol Sentinel.
yes, and a Solo Caretaker. Now we'll see the list of Lapo Bartoli.
He's actually been able to like deploy quite a big presence, a big mana presence now, and the Boros Synth player has not interacted yet with that. So there might be a chance that this board presence, this development from the Walls Combo guy, could be enough for the following turns.
Yeah,
we see another top land for the Boros Glitters.
Yes, let's see now, because this Galvanic Blast is truly it's truly a blast for sorry for the pun. So for a Walls Combo player, because he kills. He kills the Overgrown Battlement and cut all the mana that he can
The
produce.
artifact top land there was really clutch with the help of Traveling Spectre to reach the status for Galvanic Blast, Metalcraft to deal 4 damage.
Yes, I spoke before this game with the Walls Combo player, and he said that he doesn't face any copies of Black-Green Gardens, and that's a good reason why Walls Combo is on the is here to play for the winning in for the top 8. Now, Generous End, a great addition for the deck from the Lord of the Ring theme deck and set, and he was able to find the 4th land drop. Okay. Now let's see if he has another mana producer wall like X-Bane Guardian. Yeah, he doesn't face any of Black-Green Gardens, so he he make a really good slalom about that. Now let's see. Lucaccini is thinking about his next play, and he now has only one blue mana available, so I see a Drift of Phantasm in hand. He's maybe thinking about playing it as a blocker for that for the Glintalk. Let's see if that's the case, because he has 2 copies of Drift of Phantasma. He can use it one for chum block the Glintalk for 1 turn, but he decided to play She-Wolf Sentinel to grab an X-Bane Guardian. Now the question is, can he survive another turn? The answer is
he cannot. Yeah, that was kind of a quick answer for you there, Gabriele.
Yes, so it was a very, very fast game, very fast G1. And we'll see now the list of Boros Glitter. He plays only 8 removal main deck. He plays 4 Lightning Bolt, 4 Galvanic Blast, and 1 makeshift munition. With a little bit of work, can destroy some walls by off a walls combo. In the sideboard, he plays 4 Relic of Progenitus. Maybe 1 or 2 can enter in the main board. 2 Pyroblast and 3 Destroy Evil. Destroy Evil is a card.
It's awkward in this spot.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. In the face of an X-Bane Guardian, it's not that good if there's
an Overground Battlement. Yes. That's pretty good, but that's like one of the few targets you have in the deck. Like when you're going to destroy a Frit from the real, that's already enchanting a creature. Yes, that's a high possibility that the guy goes off anyways before the destroy trigger.
Only in niche situation.
It's pretty fringe, but since you don't have that many good cards maybe in your sideboard against this particular matchup, you're gonna bring them in anyways, because you never know.
Now they're gonna send us the walls combo list. Okay, let's see now. This Boros Glitter list, it's very interesting. For me, the main plan for Game 2 is going as we see in Game 1. How Game 1 ended like with Glintalk. Walls combo was tapped out, he has no blocker, and the second glitter on the Glintalk closed the deal. There was something like 12 from enchantment or artifacts, plus 12, he was at 10, so he was dead by then. Now it's interesting, as I was saying, for Boros Glitter, I think the plan that can work in this situation is to go as fast as possible. You want to have some interaction, but I think that the 8 damage, 1 mana damage instant are enough, and let's see how fast he can see the copies of Glitter. Now I'll say to you in only 1 second. Okay, he play 1 copy of Barbed Butterfist and interesting 3 copy of Wedding Invitation. So it can mean he can create a very large creature and make it unblockable. So I think that the plan is very simple: go as fast as possible, find as much as copies of all the glitters you can, and then smash for little. Now we're searching the list of the Walls combo player. As we see some cards from the sideboard, we see if he plays something like a Gorilla Shaman, if he plays something like a Guardian Naga, or other tech to play against this archetype. Yes, he plays 4 Experimental Synthesizer. He's a Boros with 8 copies of Inspector, 1 of the Dawnbringer Cleric main deck, and he plays 4 Experimental Synthesizer, 3 Wedding Invitation, 3 Lambas, and 1 Barbed Butterfist. Okay, now we have the list of Lucaccini, and in the sideboard he plays 2 Guardian Naga, 2 Moment's Peace that in this matchup can be very good, and 3 Crimson Acolyte to protect his creature from the bolts and the blasts.
That's gonna be really good if he actually can deploy that. We've seen that earlier in the rounds when we had Diego Barbagelata with blue-white glitters playing against blue-red control. He actually deployed that like super early in the game, like turn 2. And we said, yeah, that's going to break the matchup, but then he got his lands destroyed, so that's another story. But what about in this particular matchup? Do you think that Acolyte is actually that good? I mean, in the Glitters deck, you can put all the glitters on that creature, and then it's unstoppable. You cannot block that if you've only got red creatures and stuff. You cannot kill it if you don't have like black removal or bounce spells. What about in this particular matchup?
I think that it's a concession you make to the fact that the Boros Glitter players can have Crackling Shaman. So we know that he doesn't play it. It's unlikely that a Boros Glitter list will play Crackling Shaman, but you need to play a Crimson Acolyte. I think they will come in. Very interesting. World's Combo player Lucaccini doesn't play Standard Bearer.
Okay.
So the glitter is not backbreaking like against Azorius Glitter because Boros has removal, and so now we have a little bit of judge call for.
So like he does
shuffle.
Yeah, he doesn't want to interact directly with glitters as an aura,
Yes.
but he prefers to like put a stable board presence on his side of the table and protecting that with the Acolyte.
Yes. We see he plays 2 copies of Guardian Naga that can exile an artifact or enchantment, and I think that Lucaccini will side in 2 of Moment's Peace to stop the race and gains that 1 or 2 not to win the game by combo.
Historically, the Wolves combo, apart from the combo part of the deck, is actually pretty good at blocking like Walkers and stuff, but in this list, the Boros Glitters specifically, we got Flyers, and in other Glitters decks, we got Flyers, so that's gonna be a problem for him, because he cannot block a Flyer guy with like this giant thingy that's gonna kill him, and in a flurry of punches or something,
Yes.
or flapping for wins.
The chat was asking if he was playing some Core Sky Fisher. Yes, he plays 4 Core Sky Fisher, and the list will be available at the end of the tournament that we are still playing. And let's see.
He doesn't have any relic main deck, I think.
No relic.
He's got them in the sideboard.
Yes, 4 relic in the sideboard. And I think maybe you don't want all the 4 copies.
Yeah, maybe a couple.
A couple, yes. They cycle themselves. So
It's kind of good to interact with the combo itself, but interacting with the early development of the deck, we have already talked about this, is actually pretty well suited to make you win.
Yes, but I think that can always be useful against Rip in the Grave, not for the combo part, but for the grindy game. These games tends to be a little bit grindy. Yes, the Boros Glitter one tends to be faster. And now let's see. He's putting 1 card on the bottom, so he's keeping 6 cards in hand. And let's see how Lucaccini. Game 1, he doesn't have a turn play. Now he play Quirion Ranger, not the strongest turn 1 play.
Yeah,
but let's see.
It's pretty good with Wolves, but alone,
Yes. Let's see if maybe he missed the second land drop. Let's see if Quirion Ranger helps him find another one. No, he has the second.
There's the second one.
Second forest. And let's see how he played. Yes, he play Winning Way. We can hear them, but I'm pretty sure he is naming the creature.
Why would you? Aren't like land drops really good in this game?
Yes, this is a good 2 mana draw 4 with 2 copies of Overgrown Battlement.
That's almost better than Ancestral Recall. Isn't it?
a Quirón Ranger, and a Shield Wall Sentinel. Nice, draw 4. Okay, he's now thinking about going to discard. Lapo is taking notes of what the cards are putting in the
I'm
hand.
gonna be pushing then. Yeah.
Let's see. I think he has a hit card in hand. Or maybe I miscounted. Yes, he doesn't. He does need to discard 1 card. Let's see. Maybe she will Sentinel. I don't know. Or another. Okay. Oh, he discarded Generous End. Okay. Okay. Now that's interesting. This is gonna tell us something that maybe with the Quirón Ranger or the second Quirón Ranger, he felt safe to the developing of his mana, and now we see a turn
Another
1, a
pretty
turn
strong
2.
start. Yeah.
Yeah. Turn 2, all the glitters on
It's
Traven.
a 5-turn clock as it stays at the moment because it's 5 powered. And Lapo, instead of going for like the interacting route, he's going for the pretty aggressive one. Doesn't mean he does not have removal in hand. That would be pretty good against Lucaccini's deck, as we said. But this start in particular against the combo deck, in specific this time the Walls combo, but in general against combo decks, you wanna try to be faster than them. Usually. It's not that easy, but with a start like this, the path might be clear for Lapo. We'll see.
See, they say the Walls guy come with a drip. Yes, I know that the deck is full foiled and is triple sleeved. So okay, that's the card I was talking about. That's Wedding Invitation. That can give a creature unblockable.
Yeah. If it's a vampire, it gains lifelink. But that hardly comes
in hand.
Comes up. Yeah.
Yes. Now it's a very important turn for Luca because he needs to put some walls on the ground to give Explain Guardian. Oh my gosh, that's the Galvanic Blast was
that
tremendous.
That was really clutch because that was the only mana producing thing on the on Luca's side. I mean, Quirón Rangers alone can help you out, like making land drops in such a manner that it could matter. But yeah, the walls give the name to the deck. So yeah, if you don't have walls on the battlefield, that's pretty hard.
More walls you have. Now let's see, because I think if it has a... Okay, now it's little.
There's another glitter.
Super fast match.
Yeah. He's just counting. Oh, is that unblockable? Lucaccini is like destroyed. Like,
yes, super fast clock.
That was really, really quick and sharp, I guess. Have you ever seen a faster win from like blue-white deck, a blue-white glitters than this? I mean, the really clutch. We were just talking about this a couple of minutes ago. With flyers, you cannot block them. So if you put 2 glitters on them, they might be lethal on themselves. But with walkers, with grounded creatures, you see that the Walls deck is usually favored, like against go wide strategies. Against go tall strategies, that's another story. It's a bit harder, but you usually can block them. But what about making them unblockable? It's like Ginger Brewers.
Yes, I think that these games were Boros Glitter really high rolled because he found 2 copies of glitter in game 1, and 2 copies of glitter in day 2, not drawing that much. Maybe in the first 12 card of the game. Then he has even in G1, in game 1 and game 2, he found 2 copies of a Galvanic Blast with a Metalcraft up, so he can destroy the Overgrown Battlement. And I don't know, I think this matchup should be not that fast. I think that the Boros Glitter was very, very good at drawing. That's what I'm saying. To draw all the copies of glitters and not permitting to Lucaccini Walls combo player to develop his board and his mana with his walls.
Well, you know, the recipe for success is both skill and luck. So yeah, that can happen. But
yes,
Lapo was good enough to understand what the game plan
that was
from his end was.
What I was saying. What I was saying before. The plan is to attack very, very strong. Cioè, to attack very fast as soon as possible.
Yeah, he actually recognized the stumbling from the wall stack because if you cannot develop your creatures by your own, I'm not even gonna need to remove them. I'm just gonna go on my way and destroy you with combat damage.
As always, the galvanic blast. To be fair. Yes, it was.
Is that ban worthy? Nah,
I don't know.
We're joking.
But all the glitters, is that ban worthy? I don't know. We see in these 2 days of this incredible tournament that all the glitters have an enormous importance in the deck that are played. And I don't know, maybe it's too early to talk about a ban, but I think that Pauper format panel will keep all the glitters on the watch list, at least on the watch list. Then I don't know if they gonna pull the trigger. And you know a fun fact? If they ban all the glitters, it will be the first white card in the ban list.
We actually have quizzes for today. We're just roaming and talking to random strangers that sometimes seem a bit scared. But one of the questions was what's the less represented color in the Pauper ban list? And somebody went green, somebody went red, and thought about the storm cards and stuff, or Monastery's Rift Spear, and white is actually not represented. There's 0 cards as of now in the ban list for white.
Let's see if all the glitters.
Let's see if that's gonna be the first one.
Join the group of all the ban cards.
But listening, you know what they say, it dies to Doomblade. So, I mean, it does.
It really does, but I don't know.
What about a Glade Fiend with glitters on it? It doesn't die to Doomblade, but yeah. So, I'm joking, but yeah.
Yes, we are ready for the top 8. This was the last turn of the Swiss tournament.
Yeah. We're gonna have the top 8 standings in a pretty short time.
Yes, and
we're gonna stream that as well.
Yes.
You know, guys.
So stay tuned for the top 8, and we will see you very soon. I'm Gabriele from BojukaPod.
I'm Andrea from BojukaPod. This is Paupergeddon Lecco 2024. Thank you very much for staying with us, and stay until the end because that's gonna be really, really fun times together.
Let's see who wins the Paupergeddon.
Yeah.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye for now.